Danny, welcome back. How was your break?
Was a good break. Yeah, I think after the last season it was important to go to holiday to see my family. But of course, beside all the family stuff, it was about prepare the new season. Yeah, it's an important one that we are looking forward. We have a big season ahead of us. We have to improve in a lot of things. We have to improve our squad. I think that was also busy. I was in touch with my coaches. We spoke about the preseason, the schedule. I'm very happy with the preseason schedule at the moment. Yeah, we have good friendly games. We have 2 good preseason camps. Yeah, all in all, it was a tough break, but also a good one.
Yeah. You mentioned going on holiday straight away. Do you find it quite easy to switch off, or are you always thinking about getting back?
Yeah, I think it was. It was important to have immediately a break, a cut. I think the last months in the last season was really tough for everybody, and then to enjoy the first week without pressure, look to the table and you see you're still in the championship. I think it was fantastic. It gives me a good feeling, and after that, then I moved on.
We saw you on our screens, obviously, at the start of the Euros. How did you find working with ITV?
I must say it was a good experience for me, a little bit different to speak about games and other games and other coaches. Yeah, I think this is always not easy because sometimes you never know what happens behind the scenes. You can just analyze what you see. But a great experience for me. I think was good to see the games in Germany as well. And now we will see what happens by the Euros.
Now that you've had time to sort of reflect on last season, how do you feel about what we achieved last season now?
I think it's all in all, again, incredible. Yeah, I think to achieve really our goal after this start in the season, to see also how many points we took until the end. Yeah, I think our finish was great with 3 wins in a row, but it was necessary to achieve our goals. Great emotional situations we had. I think after Sunderland, the atmosphere in the locker room was fantastic. But that was yesterday, and now we are today here. We have to prepare the new season, and I think this is the most important key point. Yeah, we have to achieve new goals. We have to increase our levels. We have to find our new limits, and this is what I prepared, and this is what I demand from myself and also from the team.
Like you say, you've been obviously very busy behind the scenes despite there being a break. When do the plans really start for you for this season? When do you start thinking about the new season?
Yeah, you start immediately. Yeah, I think after the last match day, then you look. I think it was important that I have a meeting with our chairman in London. We spoke about the new season. Yeah, I think it was also important to have a clear picture in my mind. And from this point, it was about make the next step for the preseason, look for the friendly games, look for the preseason camps, and all the things around the team. Yeah, and now I think the biggest challenge is now to improve our squad. Yeah, this is what we have to do. We notice a lot of players left the club. We have some new good signs, and on this point we have to keep going.
Mm-hmm. How have you found this period? Because obviously it's the first time as a manager that you've had this bit planning for a new season like that. Have you enjoyed this period?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed also the meetings with the players. But I must say, when I compare this from a manager side and from assistant side, then you see the difference. As assistant coach, you can go in the holiday, you can switch off, and that's it for a couple of weeks. As a manager, you have to be always online, you have to be connected, you have to look for the whole picture, you have to push topics because you want to be successful. And everybody knows I'm very ambitious, and this is what we have to prepare. If you do nothing, you can be not successful, and now we have to do everything what we can do.
And having this time to plan pre-season to the most perfect detail as well, you must really be happy with that. Obviously you joined in the middle of the season, it was obviously a very short time to get used to everything, and now you have all this time to plan a thorough pre-season.
Yeah, for this you have to make a schedule. Yeah, I think in 6 weeks looks at first, oh, it's massive, but 6 weeks is not really so much. Yeah, we have a lot of topics what we have to improve in our style of football. Of course, yeah, I look back to our games, to the conceded goals, to our goals we scored, all the things you look back and then you make a summary, what was good, what we have to improve. And this point you take in the preseason schedule. Yeah, and now it's about yeah, really keep going. Yeah, I spoke a lot about the winning mindset, the high performance culture, and especially in the preseason. This is maybe the only time in the year when you can really work on a lot of things in 6 weeks, where you can really focus on all the stuff what we have to improve.
Like you say, we've been busy. We've signed 4 players so far. If we'd like to talk about those with you, starting with Ben Hamer, obviously a very experienced goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think we have also a clear mindset what we want to do in our goalkeeper group, and for me it's important that we have an experienced one. I think he did very well when he played against us against Watford. Yeah, that was hard to beat him. Yeah, at the end it was just a draw. I think he showed his quality, and this is good to have him here. I think a team is always about young players and experienced one to have a good balance. Yeah, this is for me a big part in the new season, to have a good core. Yeah, on and off the pitch, and yeah, I think he will also help us in the dressing room.
And Max Lowe's come in as well. Tell us about him.
Yeah, I think Max is very experienced. Yeah, he comes from a Premier League from a high level. I had a good conversation with him, and this is always important. Beside the football skills, it's also important to get a feeling from the human side, which positive energy he can bring us in the group. And I had immediately a good feeling. And yeah, I'm happy that he made the decision for us. And from this point, yeah, I think we have on the left fullback position now a good challenge. Yeah, I think this is what we need. I think both players, in this case Marvin and Max, they will push each other, and this is fantastic to see.
Jan Valeri is someone that you've obviously worked with before. Tell us about him.
Yeah, I follow Jan Valeri since I worked with him in Southampton. Yeah, we took him in Southampton then to the first team from the academy. He performed very well in my first year in the Premier League with Southampton. He was a big player for us to keep Southampton in the league. And from this point, yeah, I followed his way. Of course, he had some up and downs, but in the last year he performed very well. He promoted. He is a physical strong. He is an attacking player, what I like. He is brave, and even in this position, yeah, I think I have 2 good options now with Paul and Jan Valeri. A little bit different types of players, but this is what I like. I think this is also important that we have different profiles in our squad for every situation. And then, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, this was a good deal for us. And yeah, now we come to the last one.
Yep, Svante, tell us about him.
Yeah, I followed him in the second division in Germany. Yeah, for me it's important that we have some players now also in the midfield. They can accelerate our game. He is a box-to-box player with a good deep runs behind. He can score, good in transition. I think he can play 6, 8, 10. Yeah, and this is good to have again a player who is immobile, who can bring a lot of energy in. He is very smart, yeah, very open-minded for all the things, and these are the first 4 signs. But we know we have to keep going on this point now. We want to create something special this season. I think the last season showed how strong we are as a club with our massive fans behind us, and on this point, yeah, I want to go forward.
Yeah, looking at that ambition, what are your ambitions this season? Where do you think we should be looking to be this season?
I think when we look forward, then we want to play a great football. Yeah, we want to attack. We want to be brave. We want to make a courage decision. We want to entertain our fans, and at the end, we want to get the right results. And if you follow our way and if you play our game with our intensity, then I think the wins and the success will come. Of course, but what we cannot do, it's about last season it was then easy, and we have to keep going and we have to push, and it means we have to do more than last season, yeah, to improve and develop as a club. And I think this is what I want to show my team. This is what I demand from my team, and from this point on, we have to go forward.
And a word on today. Obviously, it's the players' first day back. Everyone seems in a great mood. The atmosphere in the dressing room seems great and very welcoming for the new players as well.
I saw a lot of players. They worked hard in the holidays. Yeah, this is what I like. I think this is also important in the modern football, that you have maybe 6 weeks no training, but it means not that you do nothing for your body. I think this is important, and I saw this. I think it was a little bit like in the school. Yeah, after 6 weeks, everybody come together. You have a good talk and a good atmosphere, and this atmosphere we need in the preseason. I think the preseason, and I know this, that will be tough in some moments for my players, because we have to work hard. But we have also to enjoy our job, and I think this is also important, that we come here, we smile, we need the positive energy, and all the things together, that could be a great match, and this is what we are working for.
And just finally, on Saturday we have Owls in the Park. It's a chance to see the fans again for the first time since the end of last season. How much are you looking forward to seeing everybody again?
Yeah, I heard a lot about this. Yeah, I heard about 20,000 people maybe around in this park. It's amazing. I think it was a great atmosphere in the last home game against West Brom here when we won. It was amazing to feel the atmosphere, and now yeah, I think it's also a good welcome for our new players to see what it means to be a part of Sheffield Wednesday.